Hi, this podcast is straight out of Dementia with Rick Liberty. I am Rick Liberty. This episode will be a reading of the poem Do Not Go Gentle into That Goodnight. The poem was written by Dylan Thomas in 1947 in support of his fading, dying father. The poem offers inspiration in resisting losing oneself to death or to dementia. It is about fighting against fading away and losing yourself, and about fighting to the very last possible moment, raging against the dying light. Oh, this is some heavy stuff. Way better, in my opinion, just to have some more time with your loved ones than to give up. The poem offers inspiration even at the threshold of death itself, even at the threat of oneself being lost forever to death, or being lost forever to dementia, which may in some ways be the same without being yourself anymore. This episode, it heralds never giving in, never giving up, never surrendering, always fighting against the fading, dying light in one's life. I would never give up. I want too much to be with my loved ones, with my people. For me, a significant and very moving refrain from the poem is an emotional quote. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. In its simplicity, that statement, rage, rage against the dying of the light, declares war against succumbing to fading away, to giving up. And it demands that we fight with everything we have to not ever let ourselves fade away. Oh goodness, we should all rage and wage war, I think, against fading away. Sounds awful. Another notable and significant, also emotional, refrain from the poem is, "And you, my father, there on the sad height." That quote, that line suggests being sad, lonely, alone, illustrated as being sad high up and far, far away from everyone. It suggests that in the end, we're all alone, and we may feel isolated, abandoned, lonely, as we confront our fading away. It also suggests the fight against fading away is left to us, alone, by ourselves. Oh noes, I don't want to be alone. In general, I really don't want to fade away and not be with my people. So with all of that, let's actually read the poem, Do Not Go Gentle into That Goodnight. The poem, Do Not Go Gentle into That Goodnight, written by Dylan Thomas in 1947, is in support of resisting fading away for his own father. Let's read the poem. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave, by crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay, Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.